Welcome to this channel. Mau belajar bahasa Indonesia atau bahasa Inggris dengan cara yang seru, santai, dan mudah dipahami? You're in the right place. Belajar kosakata dan ekspresi sehari-hari. Learn daily vocabulary and expressions. Dengarkan contoh situasi nyata. Listen to real-life examples. Subscribe sekarang dan nyalakan notifikasi. Let's learn together and have fun.
Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're jumping straight into a basic Indonesian language lesson.
That's right.
We've got some lesson notes here, greetings, vocab, a short dialogue, even a bit about Jakarta's culture.
Yeah, it looks like a good starting point.
So our mission basically is to unpack this and pull out the key takeaways, linguistically and culturally.
And there's this little dialogue, just 6 lines between Yono and Edie meeting in Jakarta.
Exactly. Should give us some real context. Okay, so first up, Yono says, Selamat siang.
Which the notes tell us means good afternoon.
Yeah.
Pretty common greeting.
And it mentions siang is specifically afternoon. There are others, right? For different times.
You've got padi for morning, sore for late afternoon, and malam for evening.
It's interesting, how cultures divide up the day slightly differently.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so Edie replies, Selamat siang, Mas. We know Selamat siang, but what about Mas? It wasn't in the main vocab list for the dialogue itself. Ah, good catch. Well, looking at the sample sentences, there's one, Selamat siang, Mas. Apa kabar? Which translates to, good day, brother. How are you?
Oh, okay. So Mas is like brother. Or maybe sir, but more familiar.
Sort of, yeah. Like a respectful term for maybe an older man or someone you don't know well but want to show politeness to.
Yeah.
It hints at that social respect aspect.
Got it. Then Yono asks, tinggal di mana sekarang?
Meaning, where are you living now?
And the answer is simple, di Jakarta, in Jakarta.
Right, straightforward. But notice the word tinggal. That means to live or to stay. That's a key one.
And we see it again, don't we? Line 5. Oh, bagus. Saya tinggal di Jakarta juga.
Exactly. Oh, good. I live in Jakarta too. So tinggal again, plus we get bagus meaning good, and ju.
To or also?
Yeah, to or also. It's like, they're finding that connection. Oh, you live here? Me too.
Makes sense. And the last line from Edie is wah hebat.
Wow, great. Just 2 short words, but quite expressive. Wah is like, wow, an exclamation, and hebat is great.
You can feel the positive reaction there.
Definitely. And if you look at the other sample sentences provided, you see these words used a bit differently too. Like, kakak, saya tinggal di kota lain.
Which means?
My oldest sister lives in a different city. There's tinggal again. Or, hari ini bagus. Today is good. Using bagus in another way.
Okay, so it builds up the vocabulary nicely. Now the notes also shift a bit to talk about Jakarta itself.
Right, the setting for this little conversation. It's the capital, obviously. Big place.
Huge, it sounds like. The center for government finance business.
Yeah, a major hub. But, the notes also mentioned it has those typical challenges you see in, large developing world cities.
Like pollution.
Yeah.
And sort of uneven development.
Exactly. Poverty existing right alongside, luxury. It's that kind of contrast.
But it's not all problems, right?
Yeah.
It says there are interesting sites too. Monuments, museums.
Oh, for sure. Sites related to Indonesian independence, history museums. So it's a complex picture. Jakarta isn't just one thing.
So even this really basic lesson, just a few lines of dialogue, it actually connects us to this real place with all its facets.
That's the idea, I think. For someone learning, it's not just words. It's a first step into understanding how people communicate in Indonesian. And you get a little snapshot of Jakarta.
It's a foundation.
Whether you're planning a trip or just, curious about the world.
Precisely.
All right, so to quickly wrap up then, we've touched on a key Indonesian greeting, Selamat, seen how greetings change with time, picked up some basic vocab like tinggal and bagus, and got a brief intro to Jakarta.
Yeah, the capital's complexity and importance.
It really makes you think, though, how just learning to say hello or ask where someone lives can open up so much about a culture.
Absolutely. What other simple everyday phrases, might unlock similar kinds of cultural understanding, something to ponder.
Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.